Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for an OTSL game against another nemesis of mine, Jeff Watkins. It's been a decent OTSL season so far this year. I'm 7-3, um, but obviously need more. I got work to do if I want to make the playoffs. Okay, this is a pretty good containment hand. So this is an obvious containment headline. We've got 5-year plan. We've got EEU. We have SOC Govs. We have DSTAL, which is nice. We have Cambridge 5. We have Formosan, and we have CIA. Okay, not only one strong USSR headline is the unfortunate part. So I think we can expect something strong out of Jeff. Yes, I've played Jeff twice, both over the board, and both times he beat me. And so this is our first time playing in a play deck game. So here's hoping here's hoping that is a little bit better for me. So okay, I get D-stall, which is nice. This could be a full 6-op containment hand. Or if I get purged, obviously that would be bad, but it makes this hand not a disaster. Nasser headline makes sense. We'll see if Jeff wants to take the traditional coup or if he wants to just spread into Libya. Thinking a little bit about this. I wouldn't be that upset if he wanted to just spread into Libya, take a Middle East Dom. Then I could go Pakistan, Malaysia. Lebanon, Pakistan, Malaysia would be my play if I. Jeff thinking very hard about this. Gonna dump Europe. Interesting. Okay. Well. I could coup Egypt, but I think I would rather do this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend an extra op here, and I'm going to do this. Yeah, let's do that. Love that he's letting me out of Iran here. Vietnam for the event. Interesting. Okay, wow. So we had two strong headlines. Okay. Let's try the coup. Get some mill ops here. Okay, that's fine. Special. Okay, well that's probably why he did not. That's probably why he wanted to dump Europe, is because he was going to have to give special. Okay, he'll coup. That's at +1. That is frustrating. Do we just do that? Yeah, we're going to do that. So if he wants, he can coup that if he wants, but then I can get a coup back, and that'll be the last coup, and we're both cooing at +1. Marshall? Okay. Okay. Not enough. So I rolled a 3. He rolled a 4. But I got Marshall out of the deal. And that's not nothing. I do like that I have I have access to Laos now, although he will probably take both right here. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's going to take Thailand and Laos here, but he's going to give me Japan. Okay. My son's coming in here to get some toys, so I may have to mute here a little bit. think I like the idea of cooing and stopping his Middle East presence, although taking Asia Dom's tempting as well. Let's see if we can stop his Middle East presence with a 3. Okay. Would have liked to see a scoring card, and I do not get one. I don't get a headline of any kind, in fact. No headline here. He does get a headline, though. Would have liked to see a war as well. Okay, Warsaw for a coup. Where? Egypt. Okay, that's a good miss. All right, what are we doing now? So clearly Lebanon. Clearly France, right? And I think we just take Egypt. He's got 5 countries to my 4 in Asia, so I need to put 2. I could do... I guess I don't need to take Egypt here. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4 for Asia Dom. That's not crazy. Let's do that. Warsaw's down, this is gone, that's gone. De Gaulle's in my hand, Comic-Con's in my hand, AI War is in my hand. UN is in my hand, this is gone. Wow, gonna give an early NORAD. I like that he's giving me Millops, though. That's great. Okay, he had Asia. Could have just headlined that. This seemed like a safe time to just take the empty AR. Or no, you know what? Let's do AI like that. Okay, he wants to take presents. I don't care about this. We'll just de Gaulle here. He already has access to France. Love that he had Middle East. Okay, we now get the coup. I miss. I don't particularly care about that. And then UN will presumably take Canada. Although I guess I maybe should overprotect France with Suez coming. I guess NORAD, particularly with Duck. So NORAD's gone, Truman's gone. Oh, and there goes Duck. All right, so he hits. I don't know how NORAD's not that great for me, but protecting against Suez is definitely important. So we have both wars. Okay, so he hits defectors, which I knew he had because he headlined. I get both 4-ops. Oh, this is amazing. I get Korean War. He gets defectors, Olympics, blockade, Fidel, Suez. I mean, this is just an easy purge, and then we try and score an Asia Dom. This is an easy purge, and then Korean War is going to get spaced. D-stall will be held. This is a really nice hand. Yeah, Jeff's hand. I mean, Suez is fine. But if he wants to go Suez and headline Europe scoring, then I get a nice coup in Angola. Olympics makes sense. Okay, so he redrew Duck. We'll go ahead and participate. Oh! Suez for a 2-op coup, presumably in Panama. Yep. That worked out well for him. Okay. We're going to use my known 4 to take an emphatic domination here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Suez and Olympics are gone. Blockade, defectors, and Fidel in his hand. Fidel will be an event. Purge won't hit Blockade, it won't hit Fidel, but it will hit Defectors and whatever else he has, including if he wants to use China here. Is he going to try a Columbia play? No. I don't know. I guess I can. Do I really want to contest this? I think I have too much more to do. Let's just take my 6 VPs. All right, what do I have to do? I have to take Mexico. I want to take South Africa. I need to space. I need to get my mill ups. Okay, blockade for influence. Going to take Algeria. Yep. Makes perfect sense. Okay, I think it's time to space and miss. Fidel for the event. Yep. Let's get my mill ops now. C5 is Zaire. Yep. I am going to do this. And then I need to take Canada, presumably. UN for ops. Okay, let's take Africa Dom. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then I guess 4. I like the idea of getting a free Che. But I do not want to get controlled in Central. All right, let's do this. Okay, Southeast Asia is not the scoring I wanted to see. So, boy, this is a clear missile envy headline. The problem is he headlined Olympic, so I bet he has Duck. He headlined Olympic turn 3. There's a very good chance he has Duck. Although he would have just UN'd it, I would think. I wonder why. Why would he do that? I don't want to headline Missile Envy. Even though I'd like to. I'm too afraid. With such a big lead. Okay, well, that's a shame. Okay, so I have Quagmire, We Will Bury You, and Lone Gunman. So I have to self-quag or I just lose the game. I also have D-Stall, which I don't want to give up. So this is 100% a self-quag hand, which is a huge problem with him here. That is a big problem. Now, he may just take a Columbia walk here. Okay, we got to use cultural quickly. Quag, I got a self-quag, dump, we will bury you, space, destall. And then obviously hold gunman. This is not a good hand. This is a very bad hand. But I have a big lead. I dominate all the early war regions at the moment. Although Africa looks bad. So we'll see what Jeff wants to do. It makes sense that he'd... Oh, God, I have to self-quag with NORAD in effect. That's brutal. That is brutal. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. And he's going to do that. Okay, going to poke Malaysia. I don't really understand that. It's just a 1 VP. That's 2 ops for 1 VP. Okay, well now... No, I can't give we will bury you. Actually, I could give gunman here. I could also trigger missile envy here. I could just take a coup with cultural. Maybe I do give gunman, which frees up my hand pretty tremendously. I still have to self-quag, though. I think I just give it. Yeah. So this is a game where he could definitely come back. So we'll see what he does. I like freeing up my hand with gunman. I like getting rid of gunman now, though, and just being done with it forever. DEFCON is at 4, so if he coups, I get a coup in Africa. If he doesn't coup, I will take a coup in Colombia. Or Haiti. So he had CMC. So if he had headline CMC and I have Duck, and he did have Duck, I mean, he would have had to not have any. I mean, whatever. I was probably too. I was probably too concerned, but I had such a huge lead. I just didn't want to even take the minuscule risk. Okay, takes a coup in Libya. Interesting, and it is enough to dislodge me. Okay, and I get NORAD. So we'll pump that back in there. Okay. All right. So I flip Nigeria out of that. Now he can score any number of dominations here. He's presumably going to use China. And he knows I'm going to have to self-quag. But I did flip Nigeria, so that's not nothing. Yep. It's a fine play. Okay, we've established I'm not eventing this. Maybe I could just give cultural anyway. Let's do that. That sets up arms race. That's annoying. So forget about arms race. Oh, that's a nice one. He knows I have to self-quag. So I think we just get it out of the way. Do that. Alrighty. Well, there's nothing I can do about the disaster in South America, so let's just space. Oh, I mean, D-Stall's not even that bad now. I could just give back China. It's not that big a deal. Let's space. Wow. Okay. Okay, we got a brand new ball game now. We'll stop this dom in Africa. I think we just give back. Yeah, I'm just going to give back China and get it out of the deck. Save the VP. Officially a brand new ball game. Oh, we jam, right? We jam. I could coup Haiti, but I think we jam. Kennedy's good. Europe is good. Bear Trap? Is this a Bear Trap headline? Then a nice coup in Zaire, if I can get it. I think it's a Bear Trap. Lib sucks. But I do have 3 in Guatemala, so I can realign if I need to. Yeah. Okay, he's out. I think we coup and then we realign Mexico. He needs a 4 to take both. I can then realign if he does that. Does that reactivate kitchen? It does. Would have liked to roll better than a 2 on that coup. I will be honest on that. Have to... Warsaw is an issue because it stops Dom. Also have to be worried about a brush in Italy. I really can't lose Italy here. If I can realign Mexico, I do have a secondary target in Angola at +2. Yeah, he has got a 4, so he's going to take both and let me realign. No, just going to flip. Interesting. Okay, well. Oh, wait, no, Warsaw does not stop Dom unless he does a super greedy one. I think we take back Mexico. Yeah. Let's see what he does with this Warsaw. If he goes Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, that stops Dom. Then I got to put one in Portugal. Yeah, greedy Warsaw. Okay. So we do that. And we do that. So what would Missile Envy have pulled? Would have pulled CMC, which is arguably good for him. Yeah, Missile Envy would have pulled CMC, lowered DEFCON to 2, and then I couldn't have got rid of Gunman. Yeah, Missile Envy would not have helped me there. Formosan, he's going to take Algeria. Uh-huh. And it's time to dump Europe in case we see. He probably's got Africa, but I needed to dump Europe there. Okay, we need to get rid of Willie. I think I'm going to space Willie. I don't want to give up the 1 BP. EBM. Okay, not great. Do I take the first coup? I think I'll take the first coup. All right, that's a little bit annoying for him. Yep. Okay. I mean, that's too bad, but then that at least made him do that instead of cooing Nigeria. Okay. There's no way he has Africa. He would have scored it before Salt. So let's space. Okay, gain a VP instead of losing one. That's good. Shuttle is not going to do anything in the Middle East. Well, now it will. I think we event this. Let's stop Dom there. Let's stop Dom there. Actually, no. Let's take a 1-op coup first, and then we puppet AR7. Okay, let's miss on the coup. Okay, he's got to take Panama there. Okay, so we'll stop Dom there. We'll stop Dom there. And what else? Uruguay is tempting, but South America scored. I don't think I care that much about it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's see Central and Africa in my hand. Okay, I do get Central, and I get Junta, which is good, and Junta's the clear headline. Yeah, it's Junta. I can think about a mid-turn nuke subs as well. ABM is his likely headline. Decall is annoying. It's an annoying roll. This is not a good nuke subs hand. This is definitely a game I could lose, particularly if he does not have Middle East, or if he has 5-year plan in Middle East here. It's not a good nuke subs hand. It's not a good Kennedy hand. I think we gotta save Kennedy. A for P. Just do that. All right. I don't want to be dominated in Africa. Just like that, I'm losing. Uh, yeah, this is close. I'm Africa. He's got so many big numbers in Africa, and he got in that South America. That turn 4 was the whole friggin' game. This is not a rage mute. It's just a lot of stuff going on in the background mute. Those are 3 cards that I would have loved to have come before now. He presumably has 5-year plan in the Middle East. I just dumped Muslims, so we know he doesn't have that. Yeah, okay. Okay, he doesn't have that. Oh, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Okay, he gets... He gets Middle East. He gets 5-year plan. He gets grain. He gets OAS. I think this is a duck headline. just needs to miss this. A lot of good choices. Yep. Okay, good miss. Very good miss. Very good miss. All right, now what? OPEC is 3, and that I don't want to give. Okay, ungivable. All of these are ungivable. Do I just Kennedy now? I don't think I want to play Kennedy for op. I want to get rid of these. I guess Brezhnev I could hold. I could ABM in Iraq, but again, he's got 5-year plan. I don't know how good ABM in Iraq is. I'd rather ABM in South America. Should I get rid of Brezhnev? Because I can only use... I want to use how I learned on AR7. Maybe we just do this. I'm just going to get rid of the bad cards. Oh, of course I'm going to redraw Africa. Okay, well now I can hold EEU to next turn. And I do get NTB, which is good. So I can take Israel with it if I need to. That's a nice redraw for him. That's a nice roll. He would like to score Middle East rather than 5-year planning it because that turns off shuttle. I really want to hold EEU to turn 8 though. give up. That is unfortunate and frustrating. But I can't allow a Middle East Dom here. I could play EEU for ops. But I don't want to do that. I think I want to save EEU. Okay, yep, he scores a to turn off shuttle. That makes sense. And I will now score Africa because that's not getting better. He coups there. Oh, coup back, that's fine. He's going to 5-year plan OAS. Okay, we'll realign. Come on, let's get him out. There we go. Let's do one there, I think is fine. Finish with CRG, hold EEU. I gotta dodge South America. Yeah. Okay, CRGs. Let's threaten the Thailand flip. Let's do that. And then let's just take another country in Africa. All right, on to turn 8. An active Cal and one small step seem good. So, yeah, we'll start with an active Cal. Although, boy, one small step seems bad, actually. Libs and decall in my hand. Having to give those would be bad. Well, we'll see what he does. Having to give those would be bad, but I do really want those 3 VPs. And I don't want to give hostage crisis. So maybe I just suck it up. Ooh. IP war is concerning. Is there any better use of this? Taking Taiwan could be good, but it doesn't seem aggressive enough. Okay, big miss, big miss, big miss. Now, so I could use China to flip Thailand, but now I don't think I'm that excited about it. Okay. I do not want to give hostage crisis. So I think I take my 3 VPs here and I stomach these bad events. And I will have to use independent reds to do that. Oh boy. Damn. Well, now I have to do this. Oh man, I don't want to give Yuri here because I have to coup still. But I don't want to give him, I don't want to let him back in either. Ugh. I have to do this. I really wanted that event, but I have to do that. Blockade is around, so I have to worry about that. Yep, jam. Okay. I'm not. I can't give Iranian house graces. I cannot do it. Damn. Okay. Okay, I get CIA. I also get Aldrich, which is nice. Is this just a CIA headline? Or is it a Purge headline? I have Europe. Should be able to rescue it here. With him purged. So I think we use CIA right here. Okay, he's got blockade, he's got Ortega. Not good ops. Great pickup. Fantastic pickup. No notes. What else does he have? Got blockade. All right, if I do this, he's just going to block with a 1-op, so let's just emphatically block here. He's going to coup, so I'm not getting arms race off. That's too bad. Okay, I'm jamming South America here on AR6. Okay, no, he's going to do that. Yep. Okay, Terror, Aldrich, Blockade, all gone. Okay, here we go to turn 10. No South America, please. Asia and South America. Okay. I do get Star Wars as well, which seems good. I think it's a VOA headline. That's unfortunate. He's going to use China to fix. Damn, just not enough. That might be I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I needed to get one more on that coup. All right. Do I not? I don't think I try. I could try it for space for 4 VP, but I think I need these two ops to fill Israel. I think we do that. Have to think if he had Reformer, he would have headlined it. Not enough for Dom. So we dump Asia. That's enough for Dom. Do I just give South America here? Let's give it. Five, 8. It's even. I think I'm going to lose. VOA is going to have to do it. So, 5 for me. 8 for me. Tied on the board. -4, -5. -4. It's -4 right now. VOA would be enough. AWACS to space is just 1. Okay, not enough. Okay, we have to do this. We have to do that. What else, though? I don't want him going 1 Yugo and taking Portugal. So I'm going to do that. So now he's got to use all 4. He's got to use a 4-op to break Europe Dom. Okay. If he has Reformer, I lose because that's a 10 VP swing in Europe. Right? Because he can break both these, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to his 4. Then he can take and break. I have to make sure this is unbreakable. Because if Europe is 0, let's pretend Europe is 0. Okay, then I get 3. He has 4. He has 12 to my 3. These are even. So he has got 10. But I can do 1 here, which is 5. I can do 2 here, which is another 5. And I can do 1 here if I take Ethiopia, and that is 3. I think this is the play, as conservative as it is. Okay. that I don't think is good enough. Okay, so obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yes. Okay. Thanks everybody for watching. Thrilling victory here to get to 8-3. First win over Jeff, and that's very large. So I'll be back tomorrow with my game against Derek. But until next time, this is Justin Abramson signing off. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.